Hello Professor, my name is Carl Crook and I'm going to show you my PA6. So to run the demo, to toggle hitboxes you press T, and we see in this demo we have a shield on the left that's being destroyed by bombs dropping, and on the right I'm going to blow up this shield. And we see the hitboxes update accordingly. A sound will play depending on whether a bomb hits the brick or if I hit the brick with my missile. And just to quickly let this clear out to show it doesn't crash. Everything's fine. I could still fire a missile. And to run one more time, just to show you, we can both shoot out one of the shields. So I'm shooting out the shield that's being blown out by the bombs. We can both do it. Let me line this up. There we go. And it doesn't crash. So our shields are a game object, so we add them to the game object manager. And we get them by calling the shield group factories static method get shields. And to go in and show you how it's built, in the get shields method, it's going to return us a shields root game object, which is a collection of shields. And in this case, we have two shields in our collection, which we get by calling get shield. Get shield is going to return us a shield root, a game object, which is just one shield. And the shield is going to have 14 shield columns, and we call different column methods depending on where in the shield we are. So if we call leftmost, we're going to get the leftmost column. It's going to return us a shield column, and each shield column is just going to have a certain number of bricks. So the shield structure also participates in the visitor pattern for collisions. We see that in call visitor we have new visit methods for shields root, the individual shield, the columns, and the bricks. So now to walk through the collision between the alien missile and the shields, let me just go in how it starts off. Whenever we fire a missile, we're gonna add a new collision involving between the missile, alien missile, and the shields. Yep, alien missile and shields. Shields is a shields root game object, the collection of all the shields. And at some point when the collisions run, we're gonna do missile dot accept the shields root game object. And when we go into that accept method, we're gonna do shields root game object is going to visit this alien missile that it's colliding with. And going into that visit method, shields root object is a collection of shield roots, the individual shields. So we're going to iterate through all that and do a collision between the missile and that individual shield. So now that we're going down the shield hierarchy, at some point we're going to call missile.accept the individual shield. And in that accept method, it's going to be the individual shield is going to visit that alien missile. And inside that visit method, we're just going to iterate, a shield is just a collection of shield columns. So we're going to iterate through those columns and check if there's a collision between the missile and that shield column. Down even further, at some point we're going to call missile dot accept the shield column, which inside that accept method it's going to turn around and go shield column is going to visit this alien missile. And then inside that function, each alien column is a collection of the bricks. So we're just going to check if there's a collision between any of those individual bricks with the missile object. And then calling accept one more time if there's a collision, it's going to be alien missile accepts the brick. So it's going to be brick.visit alien missile. And when we're in that function, it's a final collision with a brick, and we're going to do all of our work, including play a sound. And finally, to play the sound, I have a sound manager that uses the Erklang sound package that you gave us. And we can do things like we can add a new sound to play, which is specified by giving it a file name and a name for the sound. And then once we have the sound in, we can play the sound by specifying its sound name. It's going to play the sound for us. And we use it in an instance like when our alien missile hits a brick, it's going to play a particular sound for us, indicating that they hit. And also, just to let me find it, I also have an update method. Yes, update method on this, which is just going to update our sound engine, which is the iSound engine data type from the Erkling package. And I call this update method each time I update my game.